Feed the Children. The name is synonymous with help, compassion, and caring, and their mission to deliver food, medicine, clothing, and other necessities to those in need.
You've seen the powerful images of starving children half a world away, from Africa to Haiti. They're helping kids and families who've lost or lacked the essentials to survive. And now, this wonderful organization is helping fight a new crisis within our own borders, a crisis that's brought millions of working Americans to the brink of tragedy. And we're going to show you how you can help.
Joining us now is Tony Sellers from Feed the Children. Tony, welcome to the show.
Beth, Christy, it's great to be here.
Now, we're talking this morning about this new segment of the population, a growing segment of the population that we're calling the newly poor. Tell us about this.
Well, you know, people think of Feed the Children as an international organization, but really 90% of the work we do is done here in the United States. And in the past year and a half, because of the economic conditions, we've noticed that there are people who a year ago would have considered themselves middle class, and now they're finding themselves in need of help. The rules have changed on the economy. Nobody's given them a playbook, and for the first time in their lives, they're not able to take care of their own responsibilities, and that's where we're stepping in to help.
And certainly such a tough situation for these families to be in. What are some of the challenges that you face when helping them?
Well, the first thing we run into is really telling the people that it's okay to ask for help. So many of them have always been able to take care of their own responsibilities. They've never had to ask for help. They don't know how to ask for help. They don't know where to go. They're embarrassed, they're frustrated, they're angry, and we try to convince them that it's okay to ask for a hand up and that there are people in their own community that are ready and willing to help them take that step, and we're there to make sure that it happens for them.
And what is Feed the Children actually doing to help out?
Well, we've established the Americans Feeding Americans Emergency Caravan. We're taking truckload upon truckload to major cities across the country, food and essential supplies to these people. So far, we've helped 60,000 people nationwide, and before the end of the year, we're going to help 200,000 families with our Americans Feeding Americans Caravan.
That is so phenomenal. Now, I read that you recently made a stop in my hometown, which is Charlotte, North Carolina. And you had a line of people nearly a quarter of a mile long, which is absolutely incredible that you're helping that many folks, especially there in Charlotte. And we actually got to hear from some of them. So let's hear what they had to say.
When I got here this morning at 7 o'clock and saw 8 18-wheelers and all of this food, my heart was overwhelmed. I came out here to volunteer for 2 hours, and I've been out here for 5 hours.
I just really enjoy it. It's going to help me and my children.
It's just a blessing to get this food here because it helps a whole lot of people.
It's so great to hear. Now, what did each family actually receive?
Well, each person gets a 25-pound box of food, a box of personal care items, and then the Avon Company, one of our sponsors, has provided a box of their product. And in Charlotte, the people also got all-weather coats. So there's a lot of things that will help them get through a rough spot in their life, enough to sustain them for a week, and we're doing this all across the country.
Fabulous. Now, how can we help? What can we do?
The easiest way for people to get involved is to go to our website, feedthechildren.org, and find out about the Americans Feeding Americans Caravan. There's a link there for that. You can make monetary contributions to make sure that we continue to keep our trucks on the road. You can give any amount, as little as $5 will help a family for an entire week. And of course, you can also show up and volunteer at one of our events, because we're going to be coming to your city soon.
Now, what about if anyone's watching who actually needs help? Do they go to the same website? What do they do?
They can go to the website, and we have a section where you can tell us about your struggles. But the easiest thing and the quickest thing to do is go to your local agency, whether it's a food pantry, the Salvation Army, a church ministry, and connect with them directly, because that's who we work with. We partner with local agencies on a regular basis all across the country, and that's how we make sure that our items get directly into the people who need it the most.
We want to thank you so much for being here this morning, and thank you so much for what you're doing.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure having you here. Now, for our viewers out there, if you want more information on Feed the Children and the Americans Feeding Americans Caravan and how you can help, just visit the website.
And that's feedthechildren.org. Also, check them out on Facebook and Twitter. We'll be right back.